Hello? Nobody.
Yeah, hi, Pritesh.
Yeah, hi.
Hi, Pritesh. We're all fine.
To IT team for a lot of hard work.
Yet to start, sir. Team are joining.
Achha. I think it's a great job that you're doing R&R every month. And I would like to nominate the Pulu IT team for a very good work that they've done doing Accenture. We had a lot of issues in terms of getting the VDIs out and all that. Arun, Bala, and all the team, they came together, understood the challenges. They had to really go through various permutations and combinations to make it happen. They're very diligent. And without the VDI, things would have been very, very difficult. And these guys, the whole Kolu team came together to get it sorted out. And Accenture being Accenture, they're not a very easy client in terms of communication, in terms of getting information and things like that. So I would definitely like to give them the nomination for the last month in terms of the work that they have done, considering they had to go through a lot of challenges. And they were able to successfully provide the VDI to all the 50 people in Accenture. So that's my nomination.
Okay. Any questions from anybody to Pritesh? Mohinder? Gokul?
Is this for best team award or the Ali award?
This is for the team award.
Yeah, this is for Samsaptaka.
Samtakas, okay.
Yeah. Okay, I think no questions. So we can move on to the next chat.
Thanks, Pritesh. So let's move on to our next participant, contestant. So who's going to talk?
So next we have Kolu 1. Kolu is over. TNP Karthik Raj is in rally. Swaraj?
Yes. I've nominated Google team for Samasaptaka award. So the reason being nominating Google team for Samasaptaka is so the Google at the last moment had a request for additional supply of manpower for the data collection facial in US, which is for all the weekends. So the usual daily target of manpower supply is around 15 per day. But for the weekends, they wanted 25 each on each Saturday and Sunday for the month of May. So the whole team managed to provide 100% participant. In fact, in the last weekend of May, instead of 50, we additionally provided 10 more, which is 60. So that was the value add for the client. And apart from that, even in Nairobi and Hyderabad, India, the numbers for both the locations were 100%. So whatever the number, the target was set by the Google team, in all the 3 locations, we were able to manage 100% of the numbers. So that's why I've nominated Google team for Samasaptaka.
Okay, thanks, Swaraj. So any questions to Swaraj?
How many people in this team, Suraj?
The team consists of, for US, it's 3 people. For Kenya, 2, and for Hyderabad, 3.
Okay, but you are nominating mainly because of the US requirement, right?
Yes.
So actually, the contributors are 3 from the US team. Are they located in US or they are working from India?
No, they are working from India.
Okay, they are supplying people, right?
Yes. Yes.
So there's 3 people from India who has worked on this project.
Correct.
But my only question is, have we done this before? Like similar sort of ad hoc requests have come in before. Have we done this before? Is the first time that the team has crossed the requirement of the client from client end? I think you have done it before, right?
The ad hoc request for Saturday and Sunday, the weekend, it was the second time. Once it came in the year 2023, and after that, this was the last one. This was the second time.
What is the main challenge that the team had to overcome to achieve this? Any particular challenge that the team faced to get this number achieved?
So usually what happens is, while the scheduling happens, we have to schedule at least 3 or 4 days in advance. The first week of May, the ad hoc request itself came on Thursday. So the team only had Friday and half of the day of Thursday. So within 1.5 days, they had to fill the slots for both the week, Saturday and Sunday. And also the usual request is 15 per day, but in the weekend they wanted 25 per day. So they had to actually look into some of the vendor agencies, and it was all last minute, because usually what happens is they have some set of these POCs who give us the manpower for weekdays. But for weekend, usually we don't get people because people don't prefer to work in the weekends. So that was one of the challenge. But anyways, the team had some of these people, some people used to say, if there is any weekend opportunity, we will be there. But there was no weekend opportunity. Then we had to contact some old database. So dig in some old data, and then we were able to manage. So the first week was a bit of a challenge, and then we were ready for the later 3 weeks.
3 weeks. Okay. Now, many here may not know how this project works, so just want to know about that. Okay, so the vendors that you're contacting are from the US, right? From here we call them and
they are all the manpower supplying agencies, and some individuals also refer us the participants from their contact or their family members or friend circle.
Okay. Okay, Suraj. Thanks.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks, Suraj. Thanks for asking question, Mahinder. So any more questions for Suraj? All right, so let's call up Karthik Rajan to come forward and explain about the scheme, nominating the scheme.
Yeah, TNP Karthik Rajan is also joined. Karthik? Karthik, is it audible?
Hello. Hello. I'm
Yes,
audible?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, just a minute, 1 second.
Okay. Karthik Rajan is nominated on process.
Yes, really. Just a minute, 1 second.
Right. You're back from rally?
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, I'm audible.
Yes, Karthik.
Yeah, I'm nominated in Samsakarta for art process sketch team particularly. So in the what the thing is, we have received from client appreciation for a particularly quality. For our expectation is 98% from SLA from client side. So we achieved 99.49, and simultaneously we achieved target. target also 165% in the May month. Hello. Hello.
Yes, Karthik.
How each team member collaboratively effectively in sharing knowledge and supporting one other and ensuring smooth coordination across the tasks. So, and every team member took ownership of their responsibilities for particularly in May month in the sketch, because the May month we have 4 times of very critical submissions we have done. So the team continuously extending their shifts, and then timely we completed their daily submissions and weekly submissions also. So that the thing is we received from appreciation. Attendance also we team maintaining 97% in the May month.
Any questions to this? Srinidhi, Govinda, Swaraj.
Mostly.
No? Govinda, for you, Gokul.
No, but just our process, which project, Karthik?
Yeah,
From our
sketch
process?
project.
How
Sketch
many
project,
people?
that is 20 users.
20 users. Okay.
Yes. So particularly like a polyline project.
Okay, any more questions to Karthik? Yes,
Yes,
Yeah, Karthik, I just wanted to know, apart from these, are there any specific reason that why you are nominating your team for the Samasaptakas? Any other reason, strong reasons?
the very strong reason is our team consistently maintained a positive and productive attitude in throughout the project. And they embraced the challenges with enthusiasm and adapted quickly to changes. The feedback was welcome open.
Can you tell us any one challenge where they have faced the challenge and tried to overcome that? Yeah, any one example?
In particular, one or two tasks. So the task was more than their product, more than density of project, because our daily target is 270 annotations only. Our target. So one particular task, in that task, 1,100 plus annotations are there. But the client requested us only 2 days. Only 2 days they've given the task submission. So in that time, the user work from office and carry out in their laptops, carry to laptops and extending their shifts. So in that scenario, we very challenges to submit the task with the quality. Particular task quality was 99.12%.
Okay. What was the usual tag for the process? Like
98%.
No. I'm asking about the tag timeline.
The timeline was there is two. One is project submission and daily target is 270 per user annotations.
No, I'm just
Srinidhi, actually, sorry to interrupt. To answer your question is like the tag usually stands on the based on the count of the polygon. But if any urgent submission is there, like if it wants to be closed in 1 or 2 days, so the team will be extending the shift and we will be supporting. There is not like a kind of regular tag for this project. Yeah.
Okay.
So today they're given and tomorrow they may ask for the tag. Even though the annotations are higher on site, the team will be like contributing this in the night also.
For individual annotation, there will be a different timeline. Is that the thing?
No, if they push a batch of files today, say example, the that they will tell us tomorrow. So kind of thing. So it has the easy task also, and it will have a difficult task also.
Okay.
So based on that, the team will align on this and they will support.
Okay. Just curious to know about how do you plan, like after client is giving the SLA. So is that easy task or it's difficult? Because usually we will be knowing the timeline before the task received for us, right?
Yeah.
How will
Because
you be able to manage it? Yeah.
this is kind of activity where you cannot predict and tell this file will have this much of count. So that is not actually possible. The team will be, we have aligned the team based on the rotational basis kind of thing. So some easy users will finish the task on the one day, on the first day also. So that people will be supporting for QC and for this kind of activities. For the next persons who are doing. So the team will be like working in the home also. They're taking the laptops and they will be supporting in the home also.
Okay. Got it. Okay, sure. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Okay, thank you, Srinidhi. So any more questions? The art process team. We are rolling out the voting form now. Okay, the juries from Chennai and Viluppuram are eligible to vote.
Okay. So, Shan, you can just say the names. From Chennai, it is Saranya. Saranya, you're there, right?
Yes.
Okay. So we have 3 nominations. So one is TNP art process, Kapu Google data collection, and Kollu is IT. Okay. So you have to choose from this 3. To whom you are voting, you can just give. Okay. Shan has sent the Google form. You can just record your voting. So Vidya, just call out the names from jury's name.
Yes. Gokul, Shashi, and Vivek.
Okay.
Then I'm just done with my votings.
You got the Google Forms now, Saranya? You could see, right?
Yes.
Vidya, you can also join this voting from HR.
Yeah, sure.
Totally 5 juries.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, sir. I have completed my votings.
Thank you, Gopal.
Once done, you can just put thumbs up so that we'll move on to Yali then.
Yari, we don't have any nominations today because we moved the 2 nominations to Matsyentra. So we have to start the discussion for top 2 Matsyentra.
This Harshita is not there. We have Zomato Harshita.
Harshita is not there. Some representative by Harshita should be there. So
Harshita is there on the call. Hi, Srinidhi.
No. Just move to Matsyentra.
Okay, I have received 4 responses so far.
So can you reshare that link, the Google form?
You want to reshare the link?
Yeah.
Sashita.
Shan, I think everybody has done.
Okay, that's perfect. So let me share the results now on the screen. Yeah, we got 6. It's showing 6 responses. Prabhakaran is not eligible, no? Prabhakaran, you are from Kulu, yeah, Kulu.
Yes.
I'm removing Prabhakaran. Prabhakaran, this is our final share it on the screen. Okay, so the winner is the all process team from TN College. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you all.
Congrats, Karthik.
Okay, 60%
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, sir.
by TN College. Congratulations, Karthik and team. Congratulations, Mahesh. All process team.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Shan. Thank you.
All right. So let's move on to our next Akshayantra topic discussions. And after that, the same kind of voting is going to be there. So I request all our juries to be here to do the same voting, and also the other center people, Mahesh, Atik and everybody, to complete this Akshayantra, because for other centers, the in-house discussion happened and we finalized the nominees. But for Kapu alone, we have 11 nominations. So as the numbers are huge, we are doing it in DC Live as per the suggestion given by the. Okay. Right. Thank you.
Oh, why, Shanmuraj? Why for Kapu we are doing it AC Live, Masantra?
Kapu, we have 11 nominations for 7 eligible form.
But anyway, that is up to they, like how we did it for other centers. That's how we do it for Kapu also, no? Why should we do that separately in DC Live?
Internal discussion, I think it didn't happen. And also we moved two people from Yali to Matsiyanta. Okay, so that's the reason we would like to have the voting from the other centers, not from Kapu. See,
No, internal nomination didn't happen means it is their fault, right? They should have the internal nomination done within their center. Why is it then every center will again, they will not do that and they'll say we have too many nominations. Every center will do this. They'll start following this.
but
We have the same rule for every center, right? We can have exception rules for each center.
Something there. See, internal discussion can happen and they can finalize, right? Based on the total number of seats, total number of nominees who can be selected. But Kapu team, as the count is high, 4 people are extra. Okay, they cannot do that. So that's the reason we don't need to extend this time anymore, because already we are in 23rd now.
No,
Okay,
see,
so-
Shanmuraj, what you're saying, you're giving exception. For Viluppuram Center, we had internal discussion. There were many people, 4 people nominated. We finally decided 3 winners. So
Correct.
why was that not that for Kapu?
No, the same discussion is going to happen now. Okay,
I don't know.
but here the voting should be done by the other center people, not by Kapu, because they are not able to confirm the nominees during the internal discussion, by doing an internal discussion. So we are rolling out to the.
See, Shanmuraj, you're saying the Kapu leaders could not decide winners within Kapu Center. That's what you're saying, right?
Yes.
I don't know.
Shan, but there was no internal discussion happened itself. We were
Correct.
not even aware that there were 11 people. As per the last discussion, what we had, we got the information that there were only 8 nominations, 8 or 7.
No, that's what. Even 2 more nominations got included from our Yali to Matsyentra because the nomination done incorrectly to Yali. As per Vena's advice, we are moving 2 nominations from Yali to Matsyentra. So 2 more got added. So totally 11 nominations.
But it's not for Masayantra, Shan. We have particularly nominated them for Yali. So how we can...
That's what. Yali, there are certain things, no, that should... See, this is like for operational performance, the 2 nominations.
It's not their operational performance, Shanmugaraj. That is the reason we have nominated them for Yali.
Srinidhi, we checked with Veena regarding this, and she asked us to move this nomination to Matsyentra.
But it's not communicated to us, Shan. How do we know? It should be, at least it should be communicated whenever we are nominating them. We have nominated in the beginning, right?
Let them also get into the voting. Let's see who's going to get more votes.
No, but we have nominated it as a team. But how we can nominate them as a separate for Masayantra and get the award? This is, I think, this is not the right thing, right? And also,
so this Yali is for a team or an individual?
We have nominated for a team for 2 people.
2 people.
Then team cannot be considered in Matsyentra, right, Shan?
Yes, yes.
It should be considered as Samasaptaka.
Samtakas,
Right.
correct.
Right. Because the first role of Matsyentra itself is, it is an individual.
Individual.
Right. So it should have gone to Samasaptaka.
No, actually, the thing is, it was not due to operational stuff, I think. They did a poll in detach. Okay, that in detach, they presented a slide. Okay, and the same slide also presented to the clients when they come. So they got appreciated.
Yeah, that is correct, Shan. But what
So
I am
for
saying
that, Yali will not be suitable. And also Samsaptakas, it should be like a operational performance. So even for Samsaptakas, this particular award will not be suitable. Okay, so that's the reason.
let me go back. Let me go back to a couple of previous months Yali awards. So previous month, one of the Yali award was given just because the person was a GC chairperson.
Correct.
Even in the previous month of in the March and April, both the month there were 2 Yali nominations. One I think was Bharati and the other one was Indrani. So it was for GC. If that can be considered for Yali, then why can't this? Because this has specially got a client appreciation from the client itself. The Zomato client himself has appreciated this. So this is something exceptional. I think we can have a vote over here also.
Like Arshita, I think she only nominated these 2 people, I think. But even though the nomination comes, okay, for Yali, right? First of all, a business unit head should check into it, and then she has to refer. Okay, that's the reason we forwarded this nomination.
Yeah, we have Veena also here. I just called her. She's also joining. Okay.
Who's that?
Veena is also joining.
Veena, okay, thank you.
Yeah.
I think Veena can give a brief discussion.
Okay, so I think if any other more clarities we can ask. Yeah, hi.
Hi, Veena.
Yeah, hi.
Veena, there is a question raised for the 2 people who they nominated to Yali, right? Okay. And then we moved them to Matsyentra. Right?
Yeah, we had a discussion, me and Vinod, regarding this nomination. We were looking at what, I mean, I just spoke to Vinod and I told him what was the reason why they were nominated. They had done 2 PPTs, which I had seen while there was this investor meet in Kapu. So I think this was something which was aid to the learning process for the L&D. So it was not something which was exceptionally outside the process or which will actually, I mean, it is a value add definitely for the process, but it is part of the Zomato process itself. So, and it is 2 individuals who had created that PPT and all. So I suggested it can be a Matsyentra award. So that was a discussion we had.
Veena, as per the R&R policy itself, the criteria for Masantra award is exceeding targets, good attitude, attendance record, and coordination with the team, center, and the company. So basically, this is completely constrained with your regular work. That's your regular targets, attendance, quality. So here, the nomination is not about their production or their quality. It is regarding their PPT which they have created for Zomato or anything. So I don't know whether that can come under this. Maybe it should come under something else. But how can we place that under Masantra? Because the rule for criteria for Masantra is completely different from why these two are nominated now, right? So there is complete mismatch between the criteria and why the currently two team members have been nominated. So how can we merge that here?
No, but it doesn't qualify for YALI also, right? It was something which was exceptional for that month, but it was not something which is, it was not some innovation as such. So it was definitely required for the process to educate the team members on how to look at certain menus, the way it has been structured and all that. So in that, it was actually aiding to benefit the individuals who are there in that process and all that. Though it may not be under our criteria for Matsyayantra, which is like you have a set target, you have done something in that, you have exceeded that and all that. But here there was a specific task which was assigned for these two individuals to help the detouch team in terms of how they can understand those Mexican menus and all that better. So in that they have done well. That PPT was actually good. So that was the only reason I said, should we put that as Matsyayantra? It may not be in that frame of Matsyayantra because we have not had something like this earlier. But I was not sure if it should qualify for YALI also. So that was a discussion we were having. So we can still discuss.
Because Veena, my question to the person who nominated, was this PPT voluntary? Did these two people say, okay, we will pick it as an additional responsibility and we will help you out? Or was it pushed to these two people? Because if these two people raised their hand and said, we will do it beyond our daily targets, daily quality, whatever is expected, apart from that, definitely we will contribute to this particular PPT, we'll create it. Then it means they are going out of their way, right? To do something which is not expected.
Yes. Yeah, Yashasvi, I think you have an answer for this.
No, I think, yes. So, Mohinder, one of the reasons why this was pushed for Matsyayantra was, it's not just the PPT, but their overall performance also, they were in a green zone. They were on the top. We have this gold, silver, bronze category where these people are on, I think, platinum, gold and silver category where these people were on the platinum category. And on top of their regular production day-to-day operations, they had taken up this activity amongst the team.
So Yash, my question is, was this thrown out to every team member in Zomato saying there is an idea like this? Can somebody pitch in and do it for us? Was it thrown to everybody or you were specifically told
it's
to
not thrown to everybody, right? Definitely it won't be thrown to everybody because in detouch, it won't be that only detouch will be done only for these two resources. There will be many others also. But these were the two who were nominated because of their whatever exceptional contribution.
So you handpicked these two people for this particular PPT creation, right?
Exactly. No, not just these two. There were many others also, I believe.
But yes, actually, I thought you only two people.
Also. Yeah, but we have nominated these two people because they have done exceptionally well in the PPT presentation.
So there were many people who contributed, but you nominated only these two.
Exactly.
So the other question is preparing PPTs worth qualifying for YALI?
Yeah.
Yeah, Veena, see, preparing PPTs, I'm not saying that as a criteria, but anywhere, within a team of around 200, 300 people, these were the two resources who were doing exceptionally well into their day-to-day operations. They were the top performers, but they took this additional activity. They did a presentation and that presentation was, sorry.
No. My idea is not to discourage anybody from nominating for YALI and all that. It is just that we have a YALI award. We have to ensure that it is meeting the criteria. So here in this case, I'm happy that you have nominated these two people for YALI award. And if they are deserving, they should get it. But the thing is, does preparing PPTs for the process, specific to the process, qualify as something which is exceptional and should be given a YALI award? That's all. It is not against nominating for YALI.
No, I got it. But just to answer that particular question, this is nominated just not for preparing a PPT, but the PPT what they prepared was so informative or so impact oriented that even the client felt, yes, this is something which is required. This sort of training or education was not even done at the client location. They generally train people on the process or the tool and other things and all. But they did a complete research on the entire whatever the topic they picked up, and according to that they made that presentation.
Okay, so my other question is, was the DTouch member also part of this? Because you said the team will nominate it. So is it just the both of them, or also like the trainer who is involved in this training?
No, just the both of them.
Okay. Because somewhere during the conversation, I thought the trainer also helped them think in those lines that they prepared this PPT and all that. So that is my question.
No, I think that was given as a general instruction to all the people who are part of the training, that what they were supposed to do it.
Okay.
But these two were able to achieve that benchmark or meet that whatever the requirement was there. They were able to get that requirement or give those details very well in these two presentations. And that was the only reason why we had recommended these two.
Okay. Now that, consider that we have considered this nomination, and we are going to give this award to this team, team who have done this PPT. So next time in probably any other process, maybe HDFC or anything, they prepare a PPT, which again is good, helping the process. Should we give the award to them also?
No, again to reiterate, like it's not the criteria of preparing PPT, but it is somewhere if that PPT is creating an impact to the entire process. If that PPT, this particular two PPTs created an impact, it was very informative for everyone. Like it's not just the DC, DNext or the leaders who gone through this PPT, but even the client themselves, it was shared with the client as well. So I think looking at that impact, we were nominated and not just for PPT.
Okay, which other nomination is there for YALI this time?
Veena, we don't have any nominations for YALI.
Okay, so this is the only nomination, is it?
Yeah, okay.
Then we should give it to them. Why are you even having this discussion?
Okay.
Yashasvi, but the only thing is, I think next time when we have this kind of a nomination, we should see, now that you're saying that has got an impact on the client and all that, then it's okay. I don't think there's anything to argue about it. Because this forum is to encourage more people to nominate. There are months when we don't have a single nomination for YALI or for Samsaptaka. Right? This is the only nomination, and if you really have a case to prove, then I think we should give away the prize to these two people. There is no looking back. I'm sorry, I thought there were two more nominations. For Samsaptaka, do we have any nomination?
Samsaptakas, we had 3 nominations, Veena, and we finalized 1.
Okay, no, I'm sorry. I think I got confused with Samsaptaka. I thought there were 2 more nominations. Then I think the argument would be valid. But here, if we have only 1 nomination, then we can give it to YALI.
Yeah, 1 nomination for 2 people.
Yeah, we can do that for YALI. Yeah.
Sure. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks. No, I mean, we should not stop at that. We should just check if there is any other thing anybody wants to bring up. Is everybody okay with this decision that we have made? It's not just one person makes a decision. Everybody should be okay with this decision.
So Veena, what you raised is a good question. Like, can creating PPT be, because generally when we have client visits, almost every project will have a PPT created, right? Whether it is Zomato visit or HDFC visit. But here, what HDFC is saying is the PPT was so good that the client itself praised it. It is out of the box. And I don't know whether the client is going to use it
from their end? For example, Zomato,
I
the
think
client
yes,
itself.
you should explain why this PPT was created. Like, understand from that discussion which we had with when the client had come, that people were struggling to understand the structure of the menu, where each item is placed, and in a Mexican menu where where some of the dishes should be placed and all that. So there was confusion among the people. So that is why they thought that to make people understand what is the structure of a menu, what is the origin from where the food item is coming and all that, they were thinking of looking at different regions like the Mexican menu, the Chinese menu and all that. And then they were asking people to prepare presentation so that while they prepare the presentation, they understand and also they can guide the team in a better way. So this particular food is coming under this category because it is of this origin and all that. So that is what I understood while the presentation was shared. So in
that was one, and also, sorry, Veena, it also covered the market analysis as well. Like when it came down to India, what version originated from which particular Mexican category and why it didn't work out initially. And then what happened, how did it evolve, and now how it is running. So it was a complete case study what they built on one particular source or category.
So I think there is an impact, Mohinder. Definitely there is an impact with that presentation. If people really look at it, read it, understand it, and if it is passed on to all the people while they have the training and all that, refresher training or any kind of training, there is definitely an impact. And what you are saying about the PPT, which we generally prepare during any client visit to show them where we started, what are the numbers and all that, there is a big difference. So here the format is a PPT, but it is something which is created add value to that particular Zomato process. So I think in that sense, it would, if there is no other Yali Award contendants, then I think these people should be given the Yali Award, no doubt.
And just one more, Veena, like it's not just limited to PPT. It could be a banner. It could be a banner of a CSR if something that has been done innovatively or uniquely. It can be anything in that terms. It's not necessary to be a PPT, but it has to create an impact and something out of the box, innovative, or something which is definitely going to delight the customer. Whereas in this particular case, Atikant himself mentioned that even people in their floor didn't think in that, they didn't even go into that depth of that particular category and all.
Right.
So I think that's a good way of, good approach is what Atikant mentioned of preparing the resources or training them.
It was very simple, easy to understand, and people could just read it and they could understand most of the things. They really didn't need a trainer to actually help them understand, because the way the PPT was made, it was very clear, simple English and all that. That way it is, and it had some nice images which people could look at and all that. That way it was quite informative. Okay, I think the award will go to that Zomato team. Yeah, thanks everybody.
Thank you, Veena.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
So let's start our R&R discussion. The other 9 nominations. So you guys can come one by one and then we can talk about your nominations.
So, Shan, we can ask, now juries are not required, right?
Juries can be here because
they believe they can be there based on their work. Was not
correct.
Anyway, thanks.
If they be here and then do the voting, it will take another 30 minutes. We can quickly complete this.
Okay. So we'll start with Kapu then.
Yes.
Rashmi? All the nominators are here?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. So after Kapu, we'll start Kollu. So Jaya, I can pin you once the Kapu team is getting done. Okay.
Rashmi, are you ready with the nomination form?
Yes, I'll present.
Remove the 2 people who moved from Yali to Matsyendra.
Okay.
Only 9 nominations, 9 people should be there.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Yes, start.
We have Swaraj with us, was nominated Mansi.
Yes. So Mansi was nominated for two projects. One, inside Google, two projects. So one is the facial data collection and the other one is screenshots. So for the month of May, she has achieved the target of 100%, and also the quality was 99%, and 100% attendance was there. She was also completed two of her detached courses. And the main reason why she was nominated was basically she was working for facial data collection project, and along with the facial data collection project, there was a new pilot for the screenshot project where we had to collect data from two new countries, that is France and Japan. So France was a new country, and Japan, we were previously dealing with that country, but the vendor with whom we were dealing had suddenly quit. So we had a very small period of time with a limited resource. So we asked Mansi and one of the other candidate to look into this. So Mansi identified a new vendor from Japan and was able to complete the pilot for Japan as well as France. That is the main reason the pilot went well, and we are expecting the work to start in the month of July. So as she has completed the pilot along with the facial data collection, which is her routine work, we have nominated Mansi for Masyantra.
But Swaraj, it is not so easy to get a vendor from Japan, right?
Yes, there are a lot of additional PII things like personal information act and all. But yeah, to convince a vendor, and once the vendor gets ready to do the collection, and then the vendor has to go back to their participants, contact the participants and convince them. So it's a long routine. But yeah, she did it well within the deadline.
Super. Great. Thanks, Swaraj. Move on to the next question.
Leave.
Hello everyone, good afternoon. I have nominated Anson from the Presto process, and the reason is because Anson maintains a high level of professionalism at work, and clients are impressed by his work. And Anson does night shift, I mean, in the sense US night shift. That means it will be like India's day shift. So in this time, clients have only one requirement. They don't just want one agent. So Anson is their one agent. So he is alone in the ship. And just few days back, there was one outage. And he alone handled that outage. And he did it really well. And what happens is, in the night shift, that is India's, I mean to say, the prime time of USA, there will be a lot of agents. And when there is outages and everything, lot of normal tickets, they get remained. So what we have is, we have isolated that the urgent tickets to be completed within 2 hours, and normal tickets can wait for 24 hours. So the agents, they keep their normal tickets for as in a pending status, and they work on the next day. But during the daytime, since Anson is alone and the flow is less, what he does is he completes all these tickets. So when the night shift agents come, the queue is absolutely zero. So Anson does this, he clears the tickets which are pending, all the normal tickets. And also that he, manages the entire, the day shift of the process all by himself, all in. And other than this, he takes very less leaves. What he does is, he will use his off. He's like, I will leave requirements for this day. So I don't want to take a leave. I'll take off on this day and work on during the off day. So it is very less leaves. And also, he maintains a good TMAX scores. Last month, he got 96.9 score. So these are all the reasons why I'm nominating Anson.
Okay, thank you, please. So next person.
Abhishek.
Hi everyone. I'm not nominating Vaishali Kotian from my team. So in our process, usually night shift people who logs in at 9 p.m., right? They will log out at 6 a.m. in the morning. So Vaishali is the only person in my team who logs in at 7 a.m. So she will be alone from 7 to 9 a.m. while other people will log in at 9 a.m. So usually Vaishali works on the a bit complicated ID in sense the ID which has been rejected in the night shift. So usually she starts working on them by correcting their IDs. So it's a bit of complicated, I would say, because whenever we work on any ID from the scratch, then it will be easy for us to build the menu properly. But when it has been already built by some other people and there will be many errors, so she needs to check individual errors and correct them, and also check all the tags, prices, everything. She needs to recheck and complete the ID. So usually she work on these correction IDs in the morning. Also, she has her absenteeism rate is very less. Also, she has maintained a good DMAX score as well. Her DMAX score is 95%. Also, her conduct is also a good one. Also, like currently we are working on automation project where we usually work on the automated CSVs from the tool, and then we'll check and correct the CSV and upload it to the tool. So we have selected only few resources to work on this automation. So Vaishali is the one who is working on this automation tool effectively, where she will work on these CSVs and also give us the proper feedback so that we can provide it to the vendors so that the enhancements should be done. So these are the additional work she's doing. So that's the reason I have nominated Vaishali for this. That's it for me.
Thanks, Abhishek. Next person.
Thank you.
Harshita. Okay. I have nominated Rashmita from my team, and she's constantly meets her daily targets which were given from us, and her attendance also 100%, and she maintained 100% quality in the last month. And she also supports new joiners by helping to resolve the queries whenever they face. And her DMAX score is also above 95%. That's why I have nominated Rashmita from my team. Thank you.
All right. So Harshita, she is not the one you referred to, Yali, right?
Sorry?
It's a different, it's a Masyantra nomination, correct?
Yeah, Masyantra.
Okay, thank you. Yes, next.
Dikshita.
Yeah, hi everyone. I'm nominated Shivaram Prasad from Zomato OCR QC team. So he maintains like quality score like up to 98%, and he consistently exceed like daily targets and very good performance. And he also working as a backup L1 and supporting the team by resolving the queries and all. And also he extend the shift whenever any necessary to complete the IDs during the high inflows. And also he working to enhance the team quality by initiating any flow discussion on the any process guidelines. Thank you.
Dikshita. Yeah, next.
Pratibha.
Hi everyone. From my team, Rakshita K. She is one of the new joiner and she joined 2 months back. Compared to other new joiners, her quality was good, 98%, and she's a very active person. Like any process related or non-process related, any activity given, she will ready to actively participate, and she achieves her daily target. That's why I nominated her to this Matsyantra award.
Thank you, Pratibha. Yeah. Next.
Prabhakaran.
Hello everyone.
Hi, Prabha.
Yeah. So I'm nominating Rashmi for their outstanding support to register the apprentice. Hope everyone know the data communication. So we moved around 418 employees to apprentice registration. Usually that vendor only doing this registration process. This time our center HRs do the registration activity for all the centers. So within timeline we complete the registration for May month. So that's why I am nominating Rashmi.
Thank you, Prabha.
Yeah, thank you.
Rashmi, anyone left?
No, sir. Ajay and Nikhil, they were supposed to join, but they didn't join.
Sorry, who didn't join?
Ajay and Nikhil.
They didn't join.
No.
I think they're on the night shift.
Or anybody they referred to talk in this call?
No, sir. They have accepted your invite.
So can anybody talk about, because they are from Zomato, right?
Yes.
They are mentioned. So can anybody talk about these two people? The Zomato, Srinidhi.
Rashmi, can you please share the
Okay, sure.
screen plan?
But this is what we are saying in all the R&R calls. In case somebody is in night shift, they should ensure that some representative should be here in the call to talk about their team. By looking at the form and reading the details, that is okay. But what I feel is like they have to present that particular person's nomination in such a way that everyone should think and vote. Yeah.
So, Nikhil has nominated Femina Kavi. So, she's actually currently working on one of the Zomato LOT menu builders. So, along with her daily task, she achieves her daily task along with the quality, but along with her daily work, she is working as a backup L1 also, which is more adding value to her daily task. And she is being working with complicated IDs in the night shift, because usually in the night shift we have very less tenured people who will be working for the Zomato process. But she is the one who is taking care of the most complicated IDs at the night shift and making sure that IDs are being processed within the tag and along with the quality. So that is why we have nominated Femina Kavi for the Matsyantra award.
But I don't think this is a format for the nomination form.
Yeah, I think I need to go back and if we need to recheck that, Rashmi, we can.
Okay,
So you shared it through PDF, is it?
Yes.
Some word format. But this is not the format. Scroll up, Rashmi.
Sorry, sir.
The scroll up. This page.
Okay.
I think he has shared it in the document
PDF.
instead of Excel sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Rashmi, please connect with Nikhil and share the format.
Okay, sure.
And also just check this on a real-time basis whenever they are sharing it to you. So just check that and inform them.
Yeah, in case, Rashmi, if they are not sending it in the right format, you have to ask them to send it in the right format.
Okay.
And some people will be using the old version. That is also happening. So we need to do a double check. Okay, next. So one more person is pending, right?
Next.
From Ajay's team.
Ajay has nominated Abhishek.
Is anybody there to talk about that?
I will only go ahead.
Sure.
Let me just share your screen. Okay, so Ajay has nominated Abhishek. So he's a recently joined person, but he ensures he's reaching his daily task along with the quality, and also he's supporting the new joiners. While in the flow, he will be training them and guiding them to ensure they are also completing their task within the timeline. Because in this project, that is very what to say, it is like very critical, like they need to complete the individual task within 45 minutes of time. And in the night shift, since we have less number of people, these people are ensuring like he is completing his task within the timeline, along with supporting the other teams to other new joiners to close the task. And also whenever there is a idle time in his current project like OCR, Abhishek is working and supporting the other tasks, like we have some other LOBs as well. So they will be supporting it in the night and ensuring to close the other rebuild tasks to maintain the tag for that process as well. So they are like, he is like cross-trained in menu building process as well and supporting both the projects in the night shift. That is why he has nominated Abhishek for the Masayantra Award.
Right, that's great. So any questions to any of these nominees? Other centers, within the centers? Any question?
Stan.
Yes, perhaps.
Yeah, actually not a question, but in fact a suggestion is what I would like to say.
Yeah.
So if I go back to the month of March, actually, so in the month of March, we had a lot of nominations for Masayantra. Around 40 nominations were there. And after discussion, we almost gave Masayantra for 33 people. So as of the count of March, the head count was around 1,500. So the Masayantra should be actually we should have given 30, but instead we have given 3 extra because there were a lot of nomination, and actually there were a lot of employees who had actually done good in that month. So as of that exception, can we consider more even this month, like we did in the month of March?
No, more in the sense, the thing is, we cannot exceed the center count.
Right, but in the month of March, we did exceed.
No, it exceed in the sense, what happened, if we club some small teams in a center, okay? So when we include them, still the nomination, the internal discussion, everything have went on. Okay, in the month of March. But as per the count, like we are able to get more nominations. The reason is there is some adjustment, right? For example, if central head count is 460, right? We are not sticking only with exactly 5 count. Sorry, 9 count. In that case.
Right.
Okay, so in that way, maybe it got exceeded. But here, we already selected like 346, I think.
347 was the head count.
47,
yes.
Yeah. So already the 3 people shot, even though we gave 7 nominations. Okay, 7 head count. Okay, so
the main reason what happened in this month is, so Zomato, yeah, there are they have a head count of around 275 people. So that's why they have nominated around 6 participants.
Correct. So anyhow, let the people decide, no, based on the discussion we had now. Okay, let's go through the voting. Let's not I think
No,
in
I
extending this,
got it. We can go to the voting, but what I'm saying is now what has happened is in the voting, for example, out of 6 Zomato people, they are eligible for 6, but in the voting, what might happen is the vote might go to somewhere else. So instead of 6, Zomato might only get ending up with 4.
No, that's what I'm saying. End of the day, that's what we are not including the people in Kapu Center. Okay, we are going to roll out this voting for the people outside Kapu.
Then this
Who are these guys?
no, in that case, one nomination per 50 that doesn't stand straight, no. Because see, for example, if I say for the process, I think Clive might be here to the call. So the Presto team has around 8 to 10 people in their team. So last month they have one. March also there is one. Feb also there is one. So what happens is the people who are voting, they vote based on whatever the TL say. Like for example, I explain about my participant, my employee. So based on that, the other centers will vote. But now for smallest process like Presto, in the 4 months they have already received 4 Matsya-Yantras. And there will be one process called Zomato. Where there
voting
are
in the sense what? It is like to make it unbiased, right? So I do understand when we are doing an internal discussion, this voting thing.
internal discussion hasn't happened, right? That is the point. If the internal discussion had happened in the beginning, then there will be no this question coming up here, right? The internal discussion should have happened before we come into this call, is what I'm saying.
Correct.
If that had happened, an internal call, if it was arranged before this call, then I don't think there will be this thing, because as Mohinder rightly pointed out, for the other center there is no voting, only for Kapu, because they have already done their internal discussion.
Correct.
But why is it not happened with Kapu team?
So Rashmi, can you explain why the internal discussion didn't happen?
Sir,
Is it
earlier
just because Rashmi herself was in the nomination that she couldn't arrange for this call, or was there anything else?
No, I was not aware of that, Varaj.
No, actually, even in this case, Prabhakaran, we asked Prabhakaran to come and join the discussion.
Right, but how will, why did we miss? There should be an explanation why this didn't happen, right?
Because
Rashmi has
earlier we had,
sent an email, right? Rashmi, have you sent any email to all the leaders to join the internal discussion?
no, sir, I have not sent any emails. But we had only 7 nominations. But later, Prabhakaran has added my name, and then 2 nominations were moved to Matsya-Yantra.
Okay.
So this was happened, and I have already spoke to Srinidhi also regarding Femina's nomination. That time they were.
Prashant, one thing like Rashmi, when did Prabhakaran added your name? Because the timeline was to add
10th is the deadline as per the email we received. Every month 10th we should send the nomination. So what I'm asking now is rightly Srinidhi mentioned. So all these 9 nominations, were they sent before 10th?
Yes, from Zomato, Presto, and
all the 9.
Yes. But I have not received any nomination form from Prabhakaran.
No, I sent the nomination 6 itself, directly sent to Sarmaraj and Srilekha.
Okay, then the total number should have been 8. How come 9? One more got included. Because Rashmi herself said that there was 7 nominations in the beginning. Then 2 were added.
I think it's from Zomato. Am I right, Srinidhi? Because earlier she nominated 7 people, I think. Then, 6 people. Then 1 more got added. Yeah.
No, we have I think 6 itself, and the requirement was to remove 1.
Zomato had 6, out of which 1 was asked to remove.
Yes.
So total
Later
was
they
7.
decided to have this discussion in DC Live, so they have added that name also, Femina's name.
Correct.
Yeah, still there is a difference of 1 count, no? Presto 1, mine is one, Rashmi's is one, and the 6 is from Zomato.
Correct.
So 9. But out of which, Rashmi said that there were only 7 nominations last week. Plus Rashmi's one. So it becomes 8, right?
One second, sir. Let me check.
Can you read out the names of the 9 Masyanta awardees? I mean the nominees.
Nominees or nominators?
Nominees. The employees who
Hanson.
got nominated.
From Presto.
Hanson from
Presto,
Presto,
6 from
Mansi.
Zomato, 1 from Google, and 1 from HR. So
The names.
names.
Hanson, Mansi, Vaishali, Rashmita, Shivaram, Abhishek, and Rakshita, Femina, and Rashmi.
So it's 9. But last week, even in today's call, Rashmi said till last week it was 7. And adding Rashmi's name, it becomes 8. So which is this 9th name which got added?
I think Femina is the one which got added. From Zomato, right, Kashmir?
No, Femina's name was removed.
No, it was already there, sir.
It was already
No,
there.
everyone has sent their nominations before 10th only.
Okay, Swaraj, let's go for voting and let's see who are all going to get this particular stuff. And already the time is running out at 1:20. So from next month, please ensure that, Rashmi, you are going to discuss internally, right? But involve all the nominations. Whatever nominations are coming in, involve that call along with the leaders. And ensure that you are going to shortlist and give the finalists to the R&R team.
Okay.
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 Right. Yeah. So Suraj, hope some confusion happened for this month, right?
Yeah.
From next month onwards, proper notifications will be sent for the internal meeting, and maybe even I can join.
Yes.
If possible, and then we'll finalize. Okay.
Yeah. Also, Hanson, I think just 3 or 4 months back, Hanson himself got a Masyanta award. And the discussion what happened today is the same discussion or the same point which Cleve mentioned, I think 4 months back. The month of December or January, I think Hanson got his last Masyanta. The same discussion and the same points. I think Shan might have the access to that document. You can go through the document and view also.
Okay, you're saying the same person got the award last.
Same person, and also the points mentioned today and the points mentioned 4 months back were also the same in the document. Probably if a person is getting the same award for twice for the same description, then I think we can we will have to look into that thing also.
Okay.
Yeah, because what I heard you mentioning is that he's working in night shift, the tickets and all. The same points were mentioned like 3 or 4 months back for the month of Jan or December, I guess.
But anyhow, we cannot say, as you nominated your pay before 4 months, the R&R team cannot say that you cannot nominate.
No, the points are same.
Let them come in, let them discuss, right? And then based on the internal discussion, right, we can finalize.
Yeah,
Right?
what I'm saying is, if this discussion had happened in the internal, we could have asked. But in today's discussion, we cannot ask because it's the jury to decide. In the internal, it's us together who will decide.
Correct. Correct.
So that's why internal discussion is more important, is what I guess.
That's fine. See, and one more thing, Suraj, you can also give some give and take policy discuss when you are doing a discussion. For example, if Zomato team is having more members, yeah. So you Srinidhi can say, okay, this month let me go with only 5 nominations. I'll give this one nomination to some team who has done really well, right? Correct. So this kind of internal discussions will happen in a positive way, And
That will only happen if we know how many nominations are there.
Okay, so anyhow, points noted, Suraj. Hope it will be taken care in the upcoming month by Rashmi. And so we'll just, okay. Okay, so Rashmi, can you share the link so that people from other centers can vote? Whoever is available in this call. Hope they are watching this discussion for a long time and waiting to vote.
Sorry, sir, which link?
The R&R form, nomination link. How we are going to take the voting? That's what I asked you, no? Whether are you ready with the nomination form?
I don't have any.
Okay, we'll do one thing. We'll start with other centers presentation on the Matsyantra Award. In the meanwhile, I'll prepare the link and share it with you in a short while. Right?
Yeah. Shan, for the other center discussion, should we stay back? Are any of us in the jury?
Yes, anyhow, you want to know your Kapu team's results,
Yes,
right?
Yeah.
I
No,
thought
just
like-
wanted to ask, any of us are in the jury?
Okay, you want to know the list of juries.
No. Is any of the Kapu team member jury for the other centers discussion?
Kapu center, no, other center discussions got over, no.
Oh, okay.
It got finalized. They discussed internally and they already submitted to the panelists. So they are just going to present their teams.
Only presentation. Okay, fine. Got it.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, start.
So we can start with Polu.
Hello, yeah, direction, yes.
Hi, Shan. Tanushri here. So shall I share that nomination for the Polu Center?
Yes.
From QN Cloud?
Yeah.
I shared the screen for Satya.
Okay. So shall I stop sharing?
Yes.
I'm not able to. No problem. Okay, from the Polu team, there are the two nominations, Satya and the Aslam. So Satya, she has achieved her target. Her target was 423, but she has achieved a 453 with a quality as 97%. And she is a 100% responsible person for the manual and the automation testing. And also she's working on the digital marketing request from the client. And she's not only involved in the project, but she's also involved in the DMAX also, that DMAX work. And she got the appreciation from the client. And the another one is the Aslam.
Okay.
So Aslam, his attendance is 100%, and his target achieved that he has achieved 87 out of 90, and the quality of work produced is the 96%. And he has also received that multiple appreciation for his work from the client. So even the client think that he is the 100% reliable person, reliable person for his work. And he's also the spoke for that spoken English session in the detach. So that's it for myself.
Okay.
So next we have a nomination by HR team.
So, similar apprentice registration, I have nominated Jayalashmi and Indrani also in TNP center. As well, Vidya in Webprom centers. So, same reason only, apprentice registration for all the centers.
Okay, fine. Thanks for that.
Next we have HDFC process. Nandini.
Instead of
Kavikul.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
okay. Good afternoon, team. Good afternoon, sir. In HDFC team, we are nominating two users, Amrita and Lavanya. About Amrita performance in the month of May was her target is 1,700, but she achieved 1,557. She supports EDM process, which is new process. She got trained and performed well within 1 month. And her quality score is 100%. And she supports all the Sunday in the month of May. And her additional responsibility is she learned a new process and performed well. Her DMAX score was 95.81. And next we nominating Lavanya. She also supports EDM process. Especially she learned an edit process, which is very new project for us. She performed well. And she delivered 1,663 cases for the month, and her quality also 100%. And she supports all the Sunday in the May month, and her DMAX score was 98.92%. That's it.
Okay, thanks, Kakuli. Next we have Monisty nominations. Instead of Rudra, Bharati will explain.
Okay, so Rudra has now sent us a representative of Bharati.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, good evening, good afternoon, everyone. So, Rudras are not available today. So, even though Monisty is working as a English trainer in the location, he started data silver as associate team, and after that, he extended the training to the entire service center. She doing the training for all the processes which was running in the Kalyan, and also she provided training for Kapu as well. So recently we got the appreciation from Mani sir and the ABP. So that is the reason we nominated Monisty for the Shiltra.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And we have HL team nomination. Pushpa.
Yes, Jaya, thanks. Hi everyone, good afternoon. We are nominating HL80 process user name is Monvini Mausalamani. Reason for this user nominating this month. Attendance, accuracy, quality, all are achieved for last 2 months. This user is flexible user. This user now working in night shift. 80 process working in 4 regions. This user is well trained in 1 region. HALA and RS is one of the Europe region. This is most complicated process, but this user and training and providing the training other user, well trained and providing for this user. So nominating for this user. Thanks.
Okay, next we have nomination from R process. Manirajan.
Yeah, hi sir. Good afternoon all. So we have 2 processes. Like in our process, we are nominating Karthik T. So in our process, you can see he have achieved a target productivity of 99%, and quality achieved is 98%, and also his DMAX is 98.53. So he is good at work in our process, but you can see in our process we're having different projects. So all combined as our process, but you're having different projects like growth or something else. So even this user is working on all projects. So these projects have the similarities, but having some differentiates one for each category. So even he managed to perform QC, and also the client also inserted his name for the QC for the all process. So he has managed all in once, and also give the productivity also. And one more person is Devi Kausalya. She is from Uber. So it is a new process which has launched for past 1 month. So his quality is 90% apart from the other users. And also here, she has achieved the target of 101% from the users. And also we have a weekly feedback call for every week based on the quality and any errors there. And in that feedback calls, she got appreciation from the client. She has done a good job. So also he's monitoring the team and give the suggestions to all to perform well. And he has advance also full advance 100%. That's it.
Next we have HDFC others. Sangvi.
Hi everyone, my name is Dhanlakshmi Sankar from HDFC because he is giving 100%
Your voice is not clear.
in last
I think is that only to me or for everyone?
Thank you. Voice is not clear.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, now it's clear. Yeah. Yes, you can. Stop.
Hi everyone, my nominee is Dhanlakshmi Sankar from HDFC POSP team. She deserved this award because she is giving 100% attendance in last 3 months and she's achieved individual target, which means target is 1300, but she's achieved 1670 and quality target also her made and quality target is 98%, but she's achieved 98% in external and internal. Whatever task assigned to her, she is accurately complete on time. HDFC others process means we have multiple activities. So if volume is low in one activity, immediately we have utilized the other activities also. So I have assigned her on other activities too, but she is completing other tasks also in efficiently, and her contribution has compensated for the non-achievers. Then based on the requirement, she is working in Sundays and holidays also. She is achieved 100% DMAS score on month of May. So I have nominated her. Thank you.
The call is completed.
Yes. Sorry?
Kolo team nomination is completed, sir.
Okay. So which team, which center is pending?
Chennai.
Chennai, yeah. Chennai and remote. Okay.
Yeah, hi, Tanushri here.
Yes, Tanushri.
Yeah. From the Chennai, there is one candidate. The name is the Varun, and he's working on that the web development, and he has achieved his target with a 98% quality. So he's not only working on the DMAX website, but also on that the interview site also. So whatever the feedback that is getting recorded, so these things, and he is very good even in the DMAX. So whenever we are giving any the requirement, he's working on that requirement immediately and with that full clarity and with the accuracy. So that is why he is nominated.
Okay. Who's the other person?
Hello.
Yes.
Yes, I will start with TN Palayam. Ilambo.
Yeah, hi.
Total will be 10 nomination TN Palayam. Yeah, Ilambo, you can start.
Okay. So actually, I nominated Vidya for the merchant award for the month of May. So because she was less than 1 year experience, but she achieved good numbers comparing to 3 years experience user. So that is the main reason I'm nominating her for the Mission Award. And also her external quality is very good. Actually 99% she reached in the external level. The internal she has 0 errors. And she worked, I think, 3 Sundays in the month of May, and she didn't take any comp up in that time. And also she supported new activities also. That is the main reason I nominated her for the Merchant Award. That's it. Thank you.
Yeah, Mahesh.
Yes, ma'am. So good afternoon, everyone. So I'm nominating Soundarya for from the Google project, and she's like she has maintained 100% attendance, and the project the performance on the production and the quality as like she have met the SLA for the month when compared to the others. And she's like currently acting as a quality lead, internal quality lead for the Google project, and she will be communicating with the with their POCs from the Google. So I have nominated Soundarya for this Machendra Award. So Ram or Karthik can start with our process.
Yeah, this is Karthik Raj here. So I'm nominating Bhubadi Rajan from our process R3D Bhutan Classic project. The Bhubadi Rajan is working on R3D LiDAR annotation. He is reliable and consistently delivers successful results, and he has demonstrated excellent productivity and quality, and his support is commendable. Bhubadi Rajan is a goal-oriented and always available for the team. And Bhubadi Rajan is extremely quick learner with excellent ability to acquire and apply new skills with minimal assistance. He is valuable asset to our process. The main thing is he did not take any leave in May month, including cash on leaves. He dedicated and extends shifts daily before logging out. And I'm nominating one more person, Sivaprakash. So Sivaprakash is working on R3D PCS project. He's a new joiner. He joined last 3 months only. So Sivaprakash quickly adapted to the R3D LiDAR annotation process and has consistently met daily targets with excellent quality. He is highly dependable, flexible, always ready to support the team to any time based on the project needs. Sivaprakash provides strong support during the critical project phases, including project closure and extending her working hours to help the team meet the deadlines. He is a fast learner with minimal need for supervision. He is always helpful and support to the team members. And one more user from our process RAMP team for nominating Sanfar Sugel. He working as an apprentice with a strong understanding of 2D polygon annotations. He consistently completes targets on time while managing multiple projects at once. He is highly adaptable and quickly adjusts new challenges. And as a supportive team player, he contributes positively to the team success. And main thing is he is an active member of the TNP governance team, where his involvement highly appreciated, and his dedication and work ethic play a key role in achievements. And an extremely quick learner with excellent ability to acquire and new skills, minimal assistance. One more on Jagan. So Jagan from our process sketch team. He is also working R3D LiDAR annotation project. He is completed daily productivity and quality daily basis, and the target is 1438 tasks per month polygons, and actually is 2498. Very good efficiency and maintain the quality as well. And last month, client is appreciated for their quality also. And one more user in Gyaneshwari for our process or 3D project. She currently working as a junior crewmate and quickly transition to quality checking team. She effectively handles both the production and quality tasks for team members, consistently delivering high quality results. She taken on additional responsibilities and is actively involved in client interactions, showcasing her professionalism and reliability. During critical phases of projects, she has proven to be a dependable team player, always stepping up to smooth and timely project results. She is also a member in our TNP governance team. Yeah, that's it.
I want to the nomination for one more person from a cladding team is like Nitish. So, so he have joined very recently with us for the a project, and so he has been deployed for the R3D projects later, and so meanwhile he has been currently doing the cladding project as of now, and he is more exceptional than the production and quality requirement. And then the reason behind the nomination for is like he has acted as a trainer for the new batches who are coming to the R3D. So he acted and he has taken care of the new joiners along with the R3D regular task. So he is taking care of the training part, quality and production for the new joiners who have joined recently with us. So that is what the reason though. So I have nominated Nitish for the from the cladding project. I think that's it from our end, Shem.
No,
Ram. Okay, Ram.
Yeah. All right. Before you guys proceed, I have pasted the link in the message box. Okay, so the leaders from other centers can cast your vote now. You should select only 7 people. Okay, the form itself designed live. Out of 9, you can select 7.
Okay.
So please cast your votes and let me know once you complete. Yeah.
Yeah, Ram. Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, sir. I am also nominated to use the art process. So I'm nominated one person is first is Shalini N. Nataraj. So standby last month I have nominated in the top performance. So target of Cuba 3,000 plus and actual is 3,759 and with external quality 94% benchmark mate and DMS score stand by 88%. So he is dedicated person, excellent production and quality. She is support to the extent to every day. And they have the one of the extra effort to QA, quick learner, and adapted new skills on time to problem solving on the project. And she is not taken the leave. He includes CL also last May month. So that's why I am nominating Shalini. If his client have given the holidays and leave means she is present to given the training of the new resource. So by extra bifurcation uses, sir.
Okay.
So one more person, Gogul Chandar. So he's excellent person. So efficiency stand by 98% his efficiency out of the 100 and quality external 93% and DMS score 88.62. So he is able to he is very such as excellent support on the project. So tracking everything is fine, good track on the Google Chandar and every day is attempts also tracking it. So quick planner and everything is good. He is also not like an Mayman, sir. So that's why I nominate Google Chandar. So that's all my answer. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, anyone else? Okay, so you guys can now start the voting. I hope all the nomination presentation got over for other centers. So let me know once you complete the nomination so that we can close this.
I have one point actually. The winners of April, sorry, they didn't receive the R&R, what is that amount? So when is it expected to receive?
For the March month, is it?
April, sorry.
April, I think we are just into May, right? I think this month it will be correct.
Okay, yeah.
So please select only 7 nominations. Yeah. You know, I applied on settings. I don't know whether that is working or not. So I received the things from Srilekha, Magesh, Nilamgo as of now.
Yes, Chan, I've done.
Yeah. So who are the others from other centers? Can you guys please do it as quickly as possible? We're already, I think we are going to near 2 hours. So Manirajan, can you please ask your role? Manirajan. Pratibha is from TN Center. Sudha, I'm waiting for your report.
Yes, sir.
No, the other people, Magesh has done. Rango has done. Karthik? Okay, so shall we close this voting? The time is running out. Okay, fine. We got 8 responses. Right, so let me reveal the final results. Okay, let me share the screen. Okay, can you guys see the screen?
Yes, sir.
So this is the result. Hanson Sylvester D'Souza with 8 votes. Rashmi with 8 votes. Manisha Dayananda Pujari 7 votes. Vaishali 7 votes. Shivaram Prasad from Zomato 6 votes. Abhishek M. Achar 6 votes. Then Akshita K 7 votes. Right? So Rashmita from Zomato and Femina from Zomato, I think they have to try for the next month. Right? So this is the final.
One thing, this will be unfair for the Zomato process, right? Because we have 350. Yeah, we have
rolled out. You guys have explained about what route they did. The people in the stall has listened to it, right? And then they have worked it.
But I don't think so, Shampoo. I think it will be unfair for, but yeah, it's not acceptable from my end. Yeah.
Right. So from the next month.
Because the people who have got in the last month, they have received the award.
Mm-hmm.
But the people who have not at all received since last 1 year or 2 years, we should give a chance for them. And also, yeah, I don't know.
All these things you can discuss internally, Srinidhi, but when it comes to voting, right, the people are also from other centers. They don't have any biased stuff. They simply listen to whatever details you told, and then they have nominated.
Yeah, but that could be the case also, right? Because Zomato have 6 nomination, we could not give all the Zomato. It could be the thing case from all the other centers, right?
Also, the attendance part was also not considered. Escalations, attendance things were all not considered in this discussion.
Yeah, that's what I asked, right? Is there any questions? The people should have asked questions that time.
That cannot be asked in this question, because even if we ask questions, the voting rights is with the jury team. But if the internal discussion was actually happening, then we could have asked, was there any escalation for this candidate? Was the attendance 100%? That cannot be asked in this forum, right? This is an open call where only jury decides the thing.
And the call will go for another 1 more hour. I said, okay. So that is the problem. Okay, anyhow, see, this is the thing which we have done to an extent without any bias. Okay. From the next month, you guys discuss internally, even as I told you earlier, I'll be a part of that call, and we'll decide who is the people we are finalizing, and then we'll submit that results to the HR. Okay. Right. Anything else you guys would like to add before ending this call?
No, sir.
Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.